Hi, good evening. I just want to share this random video, of course, because I was just having a conversation with my husband. I'm at my second job, and I work in retail in the evenings, and I see a lot of teenagers, and I think I'm a pretty cool mom. I have five kids. One of them is 17 months old, and I have four that are teens already. I have a 14-year-old. I have an 18-year-old. I have a 20 and one that is gonna be 22. Two boys, three boys and two girls. And the topic that I want to bring about is parents, is mom, single dad, or parents or families. How do you feel about what do you think? Can your child really come to you openly and express themselves to you? When you tell your child, yeah, come to me, be, you can come to me with anything. You can be honest. Come tell me. You can trust me. Everything's gonna be fine. You can always trust me. Do you really mean that when you tell your kid that, or you just saying that so that you know what they're doing, or do you really mean it? And the reason why I ask is because I work with kids. I've been working with kids for 14 years, going on 15 years. I have kids of my own. So not only do I work with kids, but I have kids of my own. So I've been on the other side. I've experienced it. I've been in those shoes. I've walked in those shoes with everything that can happen, right? Because I have five kids. So, but when my four were little, there's a lot of stuff that goes on even from toddler, from baby. So, one thing that we tend to tell our kids is that you can come to me, honey. You can tell me anything. No matter how bad it is. One of the things I always tell my kids, no matter how bad it is, come to me, okay, and tell me. I always said that to them. Now, my thing is this. When you say that, and I'm speaking to the parents, single moms, single dads, whoever's out there watching my video, feel welcome to like, dislike, comment below. When you tell your kid to come to you and tell you anything, of what's going on with them, do you really mean that, or are you just saying that? How are you going to react to your kid telling you something? For instance, how would you react your teenage daughter saying that, she's having sex? I know a lot of people that go crazy. Oh, why you doing that? Why you running your life? A whole bunch of mess, right? And, you can tell your teenage daughter all the time, hey, you can tell me whatever you want. But do they really come to you and tell you really how they feel? No, they're not. Because they're not going to tell you, Mom. If you're a dramatic mom, you can be the best mom. They're not going to tell you. So as a parent, do we really mean that when we tell our kids, come to me and tell me everything? Like I was saying in my other videos, parents, we have to sit down and we have to listen to our kids. And when we talk to our kids, even teenagers, we have to really mean what we say. So one of the things that worked for me was, and I had to start telling this to my kids once they were already, my oldest, when he was already 8 years old. Because my oldest, he was badass. When I tell you badass, he was badass since he started going to school, 2.5. He was badass. So I've probably been through a lot of stuff that a lot of you guys been through. And we're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about. So, one of the things that I used to tell my kids, if you did something wrong, or if you have something to tell me and it's really bad, let me know. Tell me, Mom, you cannot get mad at me for what I'm about to tell you. I need to talk to you, but you cannot be upset. You cannot react. You cannot, get crazy. And the reason why I used to tell that to my kids was because I was one of them typical Spanish moms. I was whipping that when my kids were little. Single mom, had 3 badass kids. I had to do what I had to do. They used to call my kids baby's kids, It was not easy. So I needed structure. I needed discipline. you know? So I was a quick to react and a screamer, of course. So one of the things that helped me was to tell my kids, you know, was to let my kids know that if they did something wrong and it was going to upset me, to let me know in advance that whatever they did was really going to upset me. And that I needed to just listen. And to tell you the truth, that's one thing that worked for me. That worked for us, for me and my kids. That really did. It helped open up a lot of things because it helped me understand them, where they were coming from, and it helped me not to react. And at first it was kind of hard because, you know, my hand, quick, psh, 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 you know, quick to smack something or throw something at them, you know, because that's the kind of, whatever I find, I'm throwing at you, right? As Puerto Rican mothers or any mother, doesn't matter what culture really, whatever I find, I'm going to throw it at you if you're acting up or saying something or if you deserve to get smacked, right? But that worked for me. And throughout the years, after, you know, working with kids, when I started working with kids, it also helped me a lot. And when I started going to school for my associates when I was younger, you know, in my mid-20s, when I started going to school for my associate's degree, you know, I learned how to understand them more. You know, since I had to take a class on child development and stuff, I learned how to understand my kids and working with kids. So I see a whole bunch of different type of kids that come to my job, and it helped me deal with my own kids, you know. So that helped me a lot. So there's always three sides of the story. So as a parent, we have to listen to our children. And we as parents, we know our kids are not perfect, even though we want them to be. And I know that we get mad when people tell us that our kids are doing something wrong. But as parents, we got to accept it. We got to accept it. Wrong is wrong. Your kid misbehaving is wrong. Your kid disrespecting an adult is wrong. Your kid yapping at you is wrong. My kids knew better to yap back at me. I am the parent. You don't talk to me. You don't raise your voice at me. You don't talk back to me. You better recognize. And, you know, we got to set our boundaries. We're not their friends. We're their parents. So there's a difference. You know, I'm not saying tell your kid, oh, come to me as a friend. No, I am your mother. You know, you can come to me openly and tell me your problems and I'm going to listen. You can vent to me because I'm going to be the only one who's not going to be your traitor. I am not going to talk about you behind your back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Parents, mom, dads, grandmoms, whoever's watching this. Our kids need to understand that we're really not going to go behind their backs and say what they're confiding in us to anybody else. Like, we're not going to call their aunt or their dad or their brothers and tell everything that's going on. Because they're confiding in us. So, if you like my video, like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe. And this is a good topic. So as a parent, as a mother, as a single father, as a single mother, as a family, when you tell your kids to come to you and talk to you about anything, do you really mean it? My next topic is going to be about, find out tomorrow, because it's going to be hot and sassy. And of course, it's about teens. It's about, you know, over 10 years old. Those are going to be my topics, what they're going to be about. And random stuff, especially, you know, when I have to vent too. So subscribe below, like, comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.